Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called on law enforcement to exert the full weight of the law against perpetrators after a Molotov cocktail was thrown at a synagogue in Jaffa in response to graffiti sprayed on Muslim and Christian tombstones in Jaffa. Speaking at Sunday's cabinet meeting, Netanyahu said Israel will not tolerate vandalism, especially when it is directed at holy sites. He continued by saying that the state of Israel is tolerant towards religious sites and is driven by the will to proceed peacefully. Israel will show zero tolerance towards those who oppose this way of life. The Prime Minister's statements came a day after graffiti saying "Death to Arabs" and "Price Tag" was sprayed on tombstones. Shortly after the 25 hours Yom Kippur fast ended, Arab and Jewish residents of Jaffa protested over the desecration. During the protest, a Molotov cocktail was thrown at the synagogue. No one was injured and no damage reported. Israel Police Chief Yochanan Danino said the police will do everything in its power to bring the perpetrators to justice. The Israel Security Agency, Shin Bet, said that its report on incidents for the month of September, there was a sharp decrease in terror attacks from Gaza. The report noted there was, however, a noticeable increase in terror attacks against Israelis in Judea and Samaria and Jerusalem during the same period. According to the report, a total of 68 attacks occurred in Israel in September, compared to 178 in August. The ISA said there were a total of 12 attacks from Gaza during September, compared to 135 in August. There were 39 attacks in Judea and Samaria in September, compared to 30 the previous month, and 17 in Jerusalem, compared to 6 in the month of August. These included the fatal stone throwing at an Israeli vehicle near Hebron on September 23rd, causing the deaths of Asher Palmer and his baby son, Yonatan. A security officer and a civilian were seriously injured in 2 separate firebomb incidents in Judea, also in September. A ceremony for the fallen soldiers of the 1973 Yom Kippur War took place on Sunday at the military cemetery of Mount Herzl. IDF Chief of General Staff Lieutenant General Benny Gantz, Homefront Defense Minister Matan Vilnai, and Knesset Chairman Reuven Rivlin participated in the memorial ceremony. Other commemorations for those who died in the Yom Kippur War took place Sunday afternoon in Tel Aviv, Haifa, Netanya, Ashdod, and other cities. The anniversary marks the deaths of 2,689 Israeli soldiers in the war that took place between Israel and the Arab armies 38 years ago. A senior Iranian military commander said the country has deployed advanced radars that are capable of detecting unmanned aerial vehicles and shooting them down. General Farzad Esmaili said over the weekend that the Islamic Republic is closely monitoring foreign aircraft and will shoot down any unauthorized UAVs. Iran's locally made radars have a distance range of up to 3,000 kilometers. Earlier this year, a senior Iranian military official told local media that a number of UAVs belonging to foreign countries, including the United States and Israel, had been shot down over the Persian Gulf. The board of directors at the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange approved Citigroup Financial Products Israel as a new member. Citigroup's membership will enable the group to trade in securities for its international clientele and in the future its local clients as well. It becomes Tel Aviv Stock Exchange's 7th international member, joining HSBC, UBS, Deutsche Bank, Citibank, Merrill Lynch International, and most recently Barclays, which joined in August 2011. The decision by Citigroup to register another one of its companies as a member of the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange reflects the importance the group assesses to Israel in general and to the local stock exchange in particular.